Okay, here we're in a customer's house and we have a yellow jacket nest right above the ceiling. Poking a little bit of hole through the duct tape so that we can get the spray can in there to spray in and kill the nest. And then we're gonna pull the duct tape off, take the ceiling down, and remove all the nesting material from inside. Okay, we're spraying in there now. They'll literally chew through the ceiling and come out into the room. It can be pretty unnerving. Okay, we've removed the duct tape. We're going to spray up in there a little more. If you look real close, you can see where the ceiling's a little bit discolored. That's where they basically chewed all the sheetrock away except for the paper that's on this side of the sheetrock. They hadn't been found. They probably would have come through the ceiling in probably in a couple of days. You probably can't hear it on the tape, but you can hear them actually roaring in there now as they're being killed by the spray. Okay, we're going to continue this in part 3. Get your head out of the way.
I still hear them.
Okay, we're getting close. We can still hear a little bit of buzzing in there, but they're basically pretty much all dead. We're getting close to where we're going to have to open up the ceiling, pull the nesting material out of there. Okay, I think you can start opening it up. Just, very carefully. Go in where one of the holes is. Okay. Just pull that down.
Oh, there's a dead one right there.
Okay, as you can see, they basically chewed away the sheetrock. Everything except the paper. You can see dead ones falling out of there.
Barbara's right there.
There's actually a dead one hanging on the hive, or hanging on the sheetrock paper.
Still hear some activity back in there.
You're going to hear a little bit, but I'm sure they're dead and dying. Okay, you can start. As we're opening up the ceiling, you can start seeing the nest inside there. It's just on the left side of the hole that's there right now. There we go. We try to get as much of the stuff in a bag, garbage bag, as we can. But there's always a little bit left that the customer has to clean up with a vacuum cleaner. But as you can see, the dead ones dropping out of there. Okay, there you can get a good look at the nest now. What happens is you start building a nest in there, and they build a nest downward toward the ceiling, and when they hit the top of the ceiling, what happens is they start chewing the sheetrock to make room for nest expansion, and they wind up literally chewing through the ceiling. They don't realize they're doing it, but they do it. These few that you see flying out of there are probably ones that have come back, come into the nest since we've sprayed it, into the nest area. And they're just flying in. They're actually coming in through the wall outside, through a little hole, getting into the ceiling. Okay, I'm just going to open up the ceiling a little bit more here. Okay, there you can see the nest real good now. Okay, you can start pulling the nest stuff out of there. You got enough of that removed. When you pull a chunk of it out of there, just kind of hold it up so we can get it on the video here. I can hold it up. Okay, there's what the nesting material, what it looks like. That's all. The white stuff is all larvae and pupa, which are new yellow jackets. Okay. Now, when we get done taking the nesting material out, what we do is we put a little insecticide dust in there, and that'll kill any stragglers that are out foraging right now. When they come back, the insecticide dust will kill them. Okay. Okay, continuing with the tape, and you can see I'm pushing up on the edge of the nest there, trying to get a hold of it. You can see the whole thing moving. Okay, looks like everybody in there is dead, so the only thing we're going to get is a few stragglers. You can see there's a good cross section of all the larvae and the pupa. Okay. You can see this is July 27th, and the yellow jackets here in Connecticut seem to be about 2 weeks ahead of schedule, but this nest actually looks like it's a month ahead of schedule. This thing's about the size they'd normally be in late August, early September. Nest all pretty much out of there, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to put a little bit of that dust in there, and then we're going to put some duct tape over the hole, and just in a couple of days everybody should be dead, and the customer can, then they can go about getting their ceiling fixed. Okay, all the nesting material has been removed, or actually all the comb that has the larvae and pupa in it. There's still a little bit of papery stuff up in there, but that's not going to hurt anything. I put a little dust up in there, so now we're just cleaning up a little bit. We're going to put some duct tape over the hole just to cover it up.